So after leaving Delaware Canal, it was a quick trip to Nocamixon. The office was open. We talked to the rangers in there. The road to the cabins was locked. We could have walked back. And that's the only cabin camping there is on the east side of Pennsylvania. With the wind and the cold, we decided not to do that. We drove over to Ralph Stover, which is the story itself, and I'll cover that. And then we came down to Washington Crossing, the historic park, and the settlement. We did both of those, took that all in, and then made it to Tyler at 4:15 in the afternoon. Just missed the park office closing at 4 o'clock. So it was a little bit of a bummer, but we did go back there the next day, and we did spend some time in that park. So enjoy the video. So we've arrived now after a quick stop at Nocamixon. We're at Ralph Stover. That's the ranger station up there. There's no maps, no stamps, nothing. It's shut down. There's only one other car here. Looks like small latrine over there, right on its creek side, which looks nice. And there's an old little pavilion here. And I'm not quite sure what those cabins are over there. But, Nocamixon, it was a huge park. Huge park. A lot of water, big lake. But it was super windy out there, so we did not stick around. Went in and talked to the guys in the office, got maps, cabin rental maps, and whatnot. Moved on here to Ralph Stover. I like that building. That's neat. And I don't know what we're going to do after this. Seems like a nice little place. Phone battery is about dead. Okay. Yeah, it looks like they're losing their ash trees. It's nice. It appears that there's a playground back in there for kids. So this is the bummer for me about Ralph Stover is we came in on this road here and came over to the office, which was here and closed, and came down and spent some time here at the creek. And we could see this playground and some of this. We had no idea that this bridge was here. And it's like the covered bridge with no roof. So that was kind of a bummer that we didn't get to check that out. And then on the opposite side, if you follow this river through this loops, there's a bunch of vistas over here, which we had no idea you can get to them by road and then hike into them. So we missed out on two really cool things. As much as I thought Ralph Stover was cool, just getting there because it's my kind of park, missed out. So it's a place that eventually we're going to go back and check some of these things out. Because not having a map, not really our fault, and not pre-planning, which was totally my fault, missed out on two really cool things at Ralph Stover. Washington Settlement, right along the Delaware River, a couple miles up the road from Washington Crossing. Pretty cool. Stop by and check it out. There's a lot to see and do there. Again, we stayed in the car pretty much just because it was cold, but check it out. Don't miss it. The ladies here were super cool. Let us into the auditorium to see the replica painting of Washington crossing the Delaware. So Washington Crossing, we're just down at the encampment, about 5 miles down the road. This is where the actual crossing was. Delaware River. And then the flags of the 13 colonies. Nice. And Tyler's a pretty nice park. Lots to do. If you can see here, there's There's lots of trails, lots of interconnecting trails where you can crisscross and go from this point to that point, intersecting, catch another trail, go here, catch another trail, go there. It's pretty cool. We came in here, came to the park office. Like I said, we missed it. Drove down through here, checked some of these things out, and then we came out of the park and came up the road here, and you come back in. We came to this Schofield Ford covered bridge, and it was one of the coolest covered bridges I've seen. We made it just before dark. It was before daylight savings time, so it started getting dark at 5 o'clock. We made it in and out of there, and got some really good shots, I believe. So enjoy them.